Hey YouTube, Carlo here. Welcome to the vlog. This is the channel where we talk about sneakers, life, and tech. And for this episode, we're going sneakers. We're going to do my on-feet review as well as the important pros and cons of the Adidas Yeezy 700 V2 Vanta. Let's go! If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure that you do so because we constantly do giveaways on this channel. How to join? Subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, and then I have links in the description box with the different ongoing giveaways, from Supreme BOGO sweatshirts to gift certificates from Soul Academy and to a bunch of other stuff. Just click the links, subscribe, follow on IG. Go! In my unboxing of the Adidas Yeezy 700 V2 Vanta, I told you guys that I love the Yeezy 700 V2 silhouette. It is one of my favorite Yeezys to date. I have here in hand, for me, the best Yeezy so far. Well, at least one of the best. This is the Yeezy 700 V2 Static in that futuristic, sleek, modern white silver colorway. We also have the Yeezy 700 V2 Geode, one of the most underappreciated Yeezys in my opinion. But hey, at least it still has character because it has different shades of brown and gray and purple. So this shoe, I think, doesn't get a lot of credit that it should. But anyway, I love the V2s. Not everybody loves it, but personally, subjective, just me, I like it a lot. Which brings me to the Yeezy 700 V2 Vanta. As you guys can see, it's an all-black Yeezy 700 V2. And what I want to do for today is go over the pros and cons as well as tell my on-feet review of the shoe. Let's start with the pros. When it comes to the pros, like what I mentioned in my unboxing, despite it just being a black sneaker, it has a lot of character. The different materials on the upper, from the mesh to the suede to the 3M material to the leather to the boost in the midsole to that rubber outsole to the ortholite insole inside, all of those come together to be able to give it a very well, it's not just bland black. It is like it's a more deeper or more sophisticated type of black sneaker because, again, of the different materials on the shoe. So that's the first thing I love about it. Number two, the secret when you hit it with flash. I love the fact that the 3M strip here is not the same as the 3M strips in the Yeezy 700 V2 Static as well as the Geode. They limited it to a certain extent, and they also added 3M to the circular shapes that you guys see here in the midsole. I also love like the fairy dust 3M dust effect that it leaves throughout the different parts of the shoe, something that you don't get to see every day with reflective sneakers. Next, when it comes to comfort, a lot of dad sneakers really fall short. And that's where the Yeezy 700 V2 really shines. It's one of the most comfortable, chunky dad sneakers that you guys can rock. Now, granted, it's not a sneaker that you can wear for like 15,000 steps without getting foot fatigue. But hey, if it's just a casual day out and you want to wear like fire, chunky sneakers, you really can't get as comfortable as you can with the Yeezy 700 V2s. I think it's a combination of the breathability and flexibility of the upper, the lightness of the shoe, and the combination of the ortholite insole combined with the boost midsole. Everything taken together gives you that comfortable feel when you are walking in them. The next pro can also be a con, and that's it being black. Because it's really easy to wear. It's a black chunky shoe. So wear it with jeans, wear it with joggers, wear it with sweatpants, wear it with shorts. At the end of the day, it is a black shoe. And it is not hard to F up a black shoe. So that, I think, is one of the good things about the sneaker. Now, I think that's the best segue to go into the cons. The cons, it is a black shoe. It is just a black shoe. Because there are a ton of all black sneakers out in the market today at much cheaper prices. The problem with the Vanta is that the retail price is a whopping 16,000 pesos here in the Philippines or $300. So would you pay 16,000 pesos or $300 for a black shoe? Because you can get a lot of great black shoes at much lower prices. For example, an Ultra Boost Triple Black. You can probably get this on StockX for less than retail. Probably get it for like 150, 160 US, or even if you buy resale, the most it will go is for like 10,000 pesos. And Adidas keeps on shipping all black sneakers all the time. If you want to go Nike, you can pick up like a black Air Force One or any black sneaker available. Even Converse has great black sneakers. This is a black sneaker sneaker boot, which says I am the soloist at the tongue. I haven't done a review of this one yet. One of my favorite black shoes, black sneaker boots to date. So watch out for the review when it drops in the next few days. You can go with Puma suedes, you can go with New Balance X90s. I mean, there's just a plethora of options available for black shoes that sell for much less. That, I think, is the main complaint that a lot of people have with the Yeezy 700 V2 Vanta. Because when the Yeezy comes into their mind, they're probably thinking of head-turner shoes, they're probably thinking of neck-breaking shoes, they're probably thinking of sneakers that call for attention. And that's something that this shoe does not deliver on. It does not call for attention. It is subtle, it is simple, while simple from first glance, but it is the type of shoe that when you take a closer look and you know the details and you know the story behind it and you know the story behind the color, where you appreciate it the most. So that, I think, is like the problem, the main problem with the Yeezy 700 V2. It needs to have a certain type of taste, a certain type of appreciation, a certain type of fanhood for sneakers made by Kanye and Kanye West in general and hype in general before you decide to pick one up. If you aren't planning on flipping, if you aren't planning on reselling, and you just want to buy to wear, you just want to buy to rock, then one of the biggest criteria that you would have is how many times can I wear this in a week? How many times can I wear this in a month? And the great thing about subtle sneakers such as this one is that you can keep on wearing them almost every day. You can beat them up. They won't get dirty that easily because, hey, it's all black. And at the same time, it will match most outfits that you guys can think of today. So, do I recommend the Yeezy 700 V2 Vanta? Two things. Yes, I would recommend it if you can get it under retail. Do not pay full price for this 16,000 pesos because it's not just practical. You can probably negotiate a better deal for it somewhere. You can probably buy it second hand, but as much as possible, don't try to buy it at retail prices. Why? Because again, there's just a lot of great black sneaker alternatives out there that are selling for an incredibly lower price than 16,000 pesos or $300. But hey, if you guys can get this at a steal, if you guys can get this at a bargain, then I really firmly believe that it is one of the nicer, more subtle, and more timeless Yeezys that you can add to your collection. With that said, let me just give a quick shout out to the awesome folks from Soul Academy who hooked me up with this pair early. I actually did an early unboxing of the Yeezy 700 V2 Vanta 2-3 days prior to the official launch, thanks to our partnership with Soul Academy. So if you guys are thinking of copying like more Yeezys for retail, not resale prices in the future, make sure that you guys follow Soul Academy on Instagram so that you can see when they post mechanics of their Yeezy drops. And for our power-up words of wisdom for the day, shoes make your outfit, but heart makes the man. Don't always forget that when it comes to your value as a person, it will always matter the most your heart, your mind, your ambition, your character, your values. Just a timely reminder from your Tito, Hype Beast Sneakerhead, or whatever it is that you guys want to call me. With that said, I hope you guys are all having a great week. I pray that you all have a fantastic weekend ahead. Peace, God bless. What's up? Shout out to Will Dasovich for this really cool cap. Maraming salamat, Chong. Boom.